My wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom, I welcome you to Skolante TV, where we bring to you news that concerns the restoration of Biafra and freedom all over the world. And in this video, I will be bringing to you Barr Ejiofor denying Onyendu's requests, Musa lamenting on Simon Ekpa always as he does, our men neutralizing their enemies. But before I dive fully into it, let me welcome back to my channel those of you that have been following my videos, and if you are new, I welcome you to Skolante TV, and I urge you to do well to like, subscribe, click the notification bell icon so that anytime I drop a video you'll be well notified, and also please share the video so that many other people will be able to see the news. Kanunta wrote, disgraced Mike Ezekomesan and Ejiofor Barr, where is your update after today's visitation of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? IPOB members should ask Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Mike, why did they withdraw MNK's application for bail and transfer to Kuje from their case file? You have questions to answer. So this post actually happened yesterday, being the 19th day of December 2023, okay, for the records. So I think he actually posted this thing. He wants Biafrans to ask the question, but Biafrans started asking him questions that why is he playing like he doesn't know what is going on, because he is actually part and parcel of the problem that we have in our land. For kidnapping Onyendu, he is a participant. So he's now blaming one side of people because they are disagreeing on some things. People are really questioning him, and because he always comes and posts nonsense. Why they are all in the same game? None of them want Onyendu to come out, you know. So people are really asking him questions. For Ejiofor, all of us already have known that Barr Ejiofor is working against Onyendu. I have an intel that somebody that was actually in the court, inside the court on the day of Onyendu's court case. He said that based on from the conversation he gathered, you know, from the lawyers of Onyendu, that the lawyers of Onyendu are the ones holding Onyendu. This is what the guy said. Now, that he was hearing some conversations, now putting two together. He was really understanding that they are disobeying Onyendu's request, that Onyendu actually requested for them to transfer him to Kuje prison, that Onyendu never expected to be released. That is what this guy said, and this guy was actually saying this thing with confidence, you know, and that was on that court day. He said that Onyendu request was for him to be transferred to Kuje and nothing more. But the lawyers are not doing what he said. So this guy tweeting this thing, or should I say posting this thing, because he's now called S, all right, it actually confirms what the guy said to us. So all of them are in this thing together. However, we are not deceived by any of their shenanigans, you understand? So we are very focused. All right, so we move over to the next news. Our PM now posted again, breaking: The Biafra resistance fighters have neutralized many Nigerian terrorists' army and their Ibubago in Uli, Old Anambra State, and recovered many weapons. Those captured will be released when they promise to go back home to their families. Vow never to carry weapons for Nigeria against Biafra. If you know, you know. Finally, now God go judge them. So this is a logo that says Operation Python must die. So this is our logo now, because they call themselves they have danced their python dance in our land. So now our people are now killing the python. Is it not the same? Let's listen to hear our Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu, what he said before he was kidnapped by the criminals in DOS and the politicians in the zoo.
If the people working with us, if I go to Abia State and I fall in Abia State, I expect the commissioner for police in Abia to be killed with the entire family. My death will be avenged. If I go to Lagos and I fall in Lagos, I expect my death in Lagos to be avenged. As simple as that. We are not here to play or to joke. Why are we so terrified of death? We're not going to die anyway. So what nonsense is this fear of death? Fear. You so bloody what? Jesus Christ that you worship every day died at the age of 33. I am older than Jesus Christ by over 20 years. So what nonsense are people talking about? What rubbish are they talking about? We are incorruptible. Nobody born of a woman can corrupt it. It is impossible in this life. And not why we live. I have said it before, and I will continue to say it. If I contemplate abandoning this struggle, if God does not kill me and kill my family, I will know it is not God.
My people, I don't know whether you guys heard what I'm hearing. Okay, sometimes it's good to be playing these things over and over and over. So some of our people that normally forget things easily will not forget this. It doesn't take you much to know the people that are doing the right thing. I actually did not start Biafra agitation from the beginning like so many of you started. I kind of got interested from the time Onyendu was arrested 2015. So from that 2015, I began to watch Ejiofor. That is when I started. Ejiofor was so boring. So immediately Onyendu came out. Okay, I was following up POB from that time, small. Onyendu now came out. The first broadcast Onyendu did, I started from that time. I never missed one. And I was watching Onyendu, watching Simon Ekpa partly. Okay, so I started long time, but not too long, at least 2015. Became very serious 2017 when Onyendu, we heard that Onyendu was now in Israel. And he now stayed there like another 2 years before he now surfaced in 2019. So from all the teachings that I've heard Onyendu, he doesn't look like somebody that can be afraid of dying. Did you hear what he said? He will never capitulate. He will never betray this struggle. The only one thing that he said that we should know, anywhere that he falls, that the commissioner of police, in fact, that whole place should go down. That's the instruction the person that we call our leader instructed us. The DOS that claim to be hierarchy should know these things better. He said if it is in Lagos, let the commissioner of police, everything there, go down. If it is in Abia, the same thing. But Onyendu was kidnapped, brought to Nigeria, even when we had already, when Onyendu said this thing, we've not even had ESN. But Onyendu was kidnapped when we already had means to take these people on. The criminals that did it with the barrister Ejiofor, the Caro White, started calming everybody down, killed the ones that they will buy. This is the level we are. Onyendu said that he doesn't expect us to leave anybody that is involved or that gets involved in anything that will happen to him. But today, what are we seeing? Oh God. Sometimes when I watch these guys, I feel bad. I really feel bad. When this thing happened, you ask them questions, they will tell you, don't ask questions, just do what we tell you. We know what we are doing. We are not shouting, but we are on the ground. That underground they started 2021 till today. They have not come up from that underground. So Onyendu message is very clear, my people. So anybody that now comes from the dungeon to tell us that Onyendu said that we should embrace the governors, that Simon Ekpa should listen to the governors, that sit at home should stop. The person you just heard now, did he sound like somebody that will say any of those things? Don't you guys know that if Onyendu had succumbed to the pressure of these useless people that call themselves Ohamadike and the criminal politicians with the DOS people, because all of them are partners in crime, if he had succumbed, Onyendu would have been released long time ago. But me, I know that Onyendu will rather die than to leave Biafra liberation movement. It's not possible. So, and they know that Simon Ekpa is now in another dimension. That Onyendu, if Onyendu should come out now, that Biafra is here. Because Onyendu with Simon Ekpa is equals to what? Biafra with very high speed. Do you understand? Because Onyendu is already happy. Because one thing I know is that somebody is giving Onyendu information of what is going on. I just know that Onyendu gets information of what goes on. That Simon Ekpa is really doing very well, and he is pleased with that. Do you understand? So my people, anybody that is still listening to the DOS claiming, I heard from Remy J's the other day that these criminals in DOS are claiming to be the ones that are pulling out all these actions that we are seeing. We will see some of the actions in this video. We will see what our men are neutralizing, the weapon they are getting, all the things they are doing. The POS, they said that they are the ones doing it, but they don't want to make it look like they are the ones. That's why they are pushing it to Simon Ekpa. That's what they are telling the gullible. I don't know whether they use jazz on those gullible people. It's really annoying. So my people, that is the news. I want you guys just to hear our Onyendu. And we should keep hearing this voice of Onyendu, because it kind of resonates in our hearts, so that we know the kind of man we have. I love Simon Ekpa. I love our PM, but there is no one like Onyendu. Nobody like Onyendu. Onyendu is in another dimension. Simon is in another dimension. Both of them are so much important in this our struggle. Okay, this is Ambazonian news. You can see Amber Newsline. Ambazonian Diplomatic Office in Washington, D.C., USA. Cameroon is right when they say Cameroon is one and indivisible, because Ambazonia has never been part of Cameroon and have taken their destiny into their hands to restore their independence. Thank you, State Department, for standing with the truth. So you guys will see that the story of Ambazonia is actually similar with Biafran story. In Cameroon, they are saying that Cameroon is one indivisible. So the same thing they are doing to Biafrans, the same thing they are doing to Ambazonians, you see. And thank God that we are already in alliance. You could see the other day, the speech was top notch. Our Ambazonian Joe Ayoba brother and our Prime Minister, they were just straight to the point, hitting what they have done, the few things they have done, they have been able to do, and the things that are coming. So these are men with vision. You understand? They have vision and they are going for that vision. Not two visions, one, to restore their motherland. That's what they are going for. That's their focus. One vision, one goal, one dream, one purpose. Do you understand? So, and they opened they call it diplomatic office. So let's hear them celebrating in a jiffy.
They can sing. They can sing. They can sing.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the mission of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
You can go inside. You can go inside. They can go in. Go in. Go in. Go inside. Go inside. Yeah. Feel free. Feel free. You saw it already, right? 256. Just go and make 256. Go and make coffee. I want to video, make a coffee for yourself. Come. Yes, give me it. Okay, make it for me. Yeah.
Okay, my people, I love bringing this kind of news because in this channel we talk about freedom for all. So anybody that is talking about freedom we are excited to share with them the joy, because Biafra will set the pace and others follow, and we are going together with Ambazonia because we have a lot to share together, and I believe that it will be a nice one. So this is how excited they are, the same way we were the day our liaison office in America was opened, and it was very wonderful experience. So we move over to the next one. Breaking. When is Musa going to stop crying? The reason you must not go home for this Christmas as a Biafran, we are in the state of war, and the Islamic terrorists army are all out to kill Biafrans coming home, as you can hear Musa crying that they will do to Biafrans in diaspora. Stay where you are until we neutralize them and evict them from Biafran land. So let's hear what Musa has been going from one media house to lament. After lamenting in the house, he started going from one media house to another, calling Simon Ekpa. So let's hear his lamentation once more.
On them that the armed forces and others.
You've also been quoted as talking about some of the frustrations that the army, the military generally, is having, especially in maintaining the peace in the southeast, quoting some Nigerian outside the shores of the nation, frustrating the efforts of the army. Can you talk to us about that? What are the inhibitions that are coming? What partnership are you getting from the people, or particularly even from the state governments and leaders of thoughts in the southeast?
Yeah, so thank you very much. In the southeast, we're getting a lot of support from the people, from the government, especially. What we are calling, like I mentioned the other day about Simon Ekpa, him sitting in Finland and causing confusion in Nigeria is unacceptable. The Finnish government must stop him from doing. If they say he's their citizen, he's affecting another sovereign nation. And for whatever reason, they should call him to order, because I know they would not take it if it was the other way around. He was in Nigeria and causing problem in Finland. So this is very, very critical. Again, we still have reports of individuals that covertly support this one, contribute money to them, encourage them, give them logistics and leadership. We want to call on them that the armed forces and other security agencies are going both overtly and covertly. Anybody that is found to be supporting them will be treated as one of them. And it is important. What we need is, for those, a lot of them are just a bunch of individuals that are misled. There is nothing like a secessionist tendency. A lot of them are into looking for money, they're into kidnapping, ritual killings. We have seen videos of what they do to humans. They kidnap people, cut their heads, cut their hands, and for whatever reason, I think that is very barbaric. That is evil. Nobody should support such a thing. We should all put hands together with the state government, with the federal government, to move this country forward. We have a lot of other challenges that are being tackled. We shouldn't allow some individuals to drag us back.
Okay, for your information, Mr. Musa, your country is not moving forward. That's number one. It's actually moving backward. Okay? Number two, you say there is nothing like separatist tendencies. I don't understand what you mean. Okay? But we are fighting for our survival. A military that integrates terrorists, the number 4th mentioned in the world, and under 6 months you will put them inside your force, and you say that they are repented. Just 6 months. People that have massacred people in numbers, they are not committing evil, they are not barbaric. But you came to our land trying to stop people that are clamoring for freedom. They don't kill anybody. They never done anything. They just raise their flag. You will open fire on them. But Boko Haram, ISWAP, all of them are there. When even some of your military people will shoot them, you will tell them not to be shooting them. Even on national television the other day, you open this your mouth to say that you don't need to kill them. Talking about the terrorists, the Boko Haram, that what they are doing is ideology. In Borno, the other day, they killed 500 people. But what you came to say is that is the ideology. That you people are trying to change that the ideology instead of killing them. So, Musa, your name is Musa. So, they are your brothers. So, for them, your own is to change the ideology. But when you bring down your terrorist cabals in our land, you will start burning our houses, molesting our women, raping them, killing people. In fact, harvesting our organs, selling them to make more money. And you are here talking rubbish. But do you know what? One thing I thank God, that we have social media. And all of us are now media people. That is why I joined media. Because I want, if every Biafran self will open YouTube, open Facebook, let us be pushing this thing. Go and challenge our men. That anybody that you heard that people are supporting the movement, people are supporting them, that you will treat those people supporting the same way you will treat the people. Who are these people you are talking about? Biafrans, the indigenous people that say we no longer want Nigeria. Nigeria is not working and we don't want it. You said you want to deal with them decisively. Just the same way the late Buhari, the mask wearer, came and said that they should go and treat us in the language that we do understand. And you carried your terrorist people and landed in our land. Before we know it, you say that you want to come and dance. Your python, your stupid python want to come and dance, and you started killing our people. Why didn't you dance this year? Has your python stopped dancing? No, we have changed it. We are now the ones pursuing the python. Mokoko, mad people everywhere. This man, you are crying just started. Moving over to the next news. Nonsense. So Simon Ekpa, our PM, now said here, breaking, Nigeria is the only country where Chief of Defense is running to all media house to cry about one person, yet none of the media house has summoned the courage to invite this Simon Ekpa for interview to hear his own part of the story. No, they will not. They will not. They are painting a narrative, but we have actually, do you know what we have done to them? We have ambushed them. We have ambushed them. So now they are now the ones trying to survive. They are struggling to survive. We are the one pursuing them because we have already ambushed them, waiting for them to come to devour in our media. Okay? And kudos to our PM. He uses his Twitter to push, as in to dismantle these people, just like our Onyendu used to do. And when you bring anything you bring, we will amplify it. That's why we are there. I always retweet every post our PM post. I retweet all of them. I don't care anything that is. I will just repost it. I will like, repost, comments. I do it all the time. And I urge all Biafrans, start engaging yourself, support in any way you can. Together we will defeat these evil people. these terrorists in our land. Yeah. So PM is actually asking them, why are you hearing only one side of the story? Can't you call this person and interview him? The only thing our PM want to listen to is, let you guys call him so that the world will hear him, or your people, will hear his own side. Not only interviewing somebody that is lying. The zoo terrorist military, lies are their daily food. Right now, PM is throwing that challenge. If they have the balls, they should accept. Musa should accept. So see another wonderful news here. Biafra resistance fighters neutralized many Nigeria terrorists across Biafra land, recovered many weapons, including explosives. The video of the recovered weapons will be posted soon. We continue to call on civilians to stay away from barracks, checkpoints, and stations. So that's a good one. And see the weapons here. Let's watch. You can see weapons. And my happiness is we will add it to our own and use it against our enemy. Yes, absolutely wonderful. So that is it. It still continues. These are some of the explosives recovered by the Biafra resistance fighters. The zoo has fallen. Yes, so the zoo has fallen. Oh, wonderful. They can't finish talking about the story. They never saw it coming. I can remember how they jubilated the day they kidnapped our Onyendu, and immediately they opened him. That Malami started, speaking Hausa on live television. Speaking Hausa to tell you, they don't send you. They do whatever they want to do. Islamic State. So these are things that we recovered from them, and we will use it against them. Our men are doing very well, and God is with us. So we thank God for our achievements and success, So, all right, see what happens. Breaking: Britain has made Christians in Nigeria the official enemy. And the Christian Association in Nigeria aren't saying anything. Even as we are shouting that Nigeria is now Islamic State, I've not heard that Christians have actually, risen to fight against that. I've not heard. The British High Commissioner to Islamic State of Nigeria has announced what he called Zulum plans for securing Borno. It turned out to be what you see on the second image. So the second image is Borno Governor Zulum excludes Christians. Mark the word, excludes Christians, their communities, from Nigerian government's 3 billion palliative. Hey, ndị anụnwa akpapụgo Christians n'ụzọ. Hey, there is, and they, with audacity, these guys, this is terrible. This is terrible. And see how he started. Richard Montgomery, honored to host informal section with His Excellency Governor of Borno, Professor Zulum, on his leadership and plans for securing and rebuilding Northeast. Okay. Impressive replies to questions. Deep and depth. Partners keen to support and coordinate Bruno governments on durable solutions to humanitarian and livelihood needs. So after the meeting he had with the British that claim to be Christians, although they are not even Christians. Let's stop all those claims to that. These are just politicians, okay? They are just politicians. They are not even Christians. So after the meeting with this man, the UK, what they are after is our oil and for them to be controlling Nigeria. So they don't want Biafrans to emerge. They don't want Christians, because they know Christians are more the Biafrans. Okay, in fact they have so many people in the north that are Christians. So many northerners are Christians. Yes, they have many. Okay, I think in the north 40% are Christians. So it's not like 20, 40, if not more. So it's not like Muslims are more than the Christians like that in the north. I was told this thing by a northerner, right? So that is the news, my people. So we've seen that we are winning. We are winning on every side. On every side. So you've seen the weapon, you've seen everything, the success, and what can we say? We can only say that our Lord is good. My people, if you have not subscribed to this channel, do well to click the subscribing button and turn on your notification bell icon, so anytime I drop another video you'll be well notified. And give me thumbs up if you like the video, okay? Other than that, shalom.